In this session, we are going to discuss about a phenomena of light, that is polarization of light. See, when the light passes through certain crystals like calcite and tourmaline, the absorption of light changes by rotating the crystals. And due to the rotation of the crystals, the absorption changes, and the light which is coming out from these type of crystals like calcite, tourmaline, that light is called as polarized light. So the crystals are tourmaline, calcite. Calcite and tourmaline are the crystals which are able to polarize or gives out the polarized light. So I will make out what is meant by this polarized light and how it takes place. So we know that the light travels in a form of wave. So while the light traveling in a form of wave, there will be an atom. In that atom, the electron will vibrate. The electron vibrates in an accelerated motion, and the electron, consider one electron. That electron is vibrating like this. This is the vibration of an electron. While vibration takes place, it emits electric field, and that electric field we termed as light. So can we say that there is only one electron which emits light? The answer is no. So there are so many number of electrons, and if I consider another electron, that electron vibrates like this. The electron vibrates like this in another direction, and due to its vibration, it also emits electric field and it gives the light. And here the vibration of this electron and the electric field is in this direction, and the vibration of this electron and the electric field is in this direction. So the direction of the electric field is in this way for this electron, and for this it is like this. Both are perpendicular to each other. So can we say that only these two electrons can produce light? There are millions of electrons which produce light. So they emit light in all the directions as there are millions of electrons. To show the direction of the light, here I am taking a diagram. The vibration of an electron is in this direction, and another electron, it is in this direction, and another electron, the direction of vibration is in this direction, and another one in this direction. So the vibrations of all the electrons are in different directions, and almost all these directions were filled. So this is the light coming towards you, and the vibration of electrons are in all directions when the light is coming towards you. So this is the front view of light when the light is coming, and this light is coming in a form of wave, and the vibration of electrons are in all directions while the light is coming towards you. And now if I take the side view of the light, see, only this one I am considering side view. So light is moving like this. This is the one vibrating angle. This is one polar, and this is another polar. Here we are seeing the front view, And coming to side view, if you see from the side, you may see only this. So this one, and remaining all the directions may appear like a point. So the light is moving like this. The light is moving in like this, and remaining all the polarities are included in this. So light is traveling like this. While the light traveling, here I am going to give an incident. I am looking in this direction and I am able to see an object. I am able to see an object very clearly with my eye. As the light incident on the object and it reflected to my eye, so I am able to see the object. Now if I take any crystals of this tourmaline or calcite, these are the crystals, transparent crystals. Tourmaline is a crystal and calcite is also a crystal. Both are transparent crystals and they are called as polarizers. See, now I am able to see the object, a chair or a sofa here. And if I take a tourmaline crystal, and from that crystal also I am able to see a particular object, a chair or a sofa. But when I place a tourmaline crystal here like this, it opposes some rays from the object. If a crystal is not there, I am able to see the object and all the rays from the object are reaching to my eye. And when I place a crystal, it opposes some rays and very few rays will come and reach to me. For example, some 100 rays are reaching to me without the crystal. With the placing a crystal, only 50 rays will reach my eye. Even though I can see the object. The reason is 50 rays are reaching to my eye from the object. So here what is the difference is, the intensity of light is changing. As I placed a crystal, the intensity of light is changing. Intensity means the energy per unit time or the energy per unit area. So by placing this, what this crystal is doing is, it is stopping some rays as the structure or the molecules inside the crystal are like this. See, as the molecules inside the crystal are arranged like this, see, I am considering mainly two rays. Actually, there are n number of rays or n number of polarities in the light, but two polarities mainly I am considering. When the two polarities of light incidenting on these molecules, what happens is, the polarities which are in this direction will be observed by the molecules. See, as the pole is hitting like this, as the electrons are hitting like this, the molecules will observe the light. Here also they observe, here they are observing, here they are observing as they are hitting the molecule. But if we consider these poles which are vertical, so they are able to pass through the crystal. As they are not hitting any molecule here, they are able to pass through the crystal. So here I am considering that example. These are the rays, these are the electrons which vibrate in all directions and they are passing like this. While they are passing, while they are passing, what happens is, see, they are passing like this. So the crystal will allow only the rays in one direction, and remaining all the rays will be absorbed by the crystal. So if you see the resultant here, only these rays will come outside, and these remaining rays are not present here. They are stopped by this crystal. So here we can say that this light, and that means here there are very few rays. Here the rays are in all directions, and this crystal is stopping some rays. Now let us consider the same situation. I am able to see the object very clearly. If I place a crystal, then also I am able to see the object clearly. But very few rays are coming towards me with the crystal. If I place another crystal like this, one more crystal like this, then also I am able to see the same object, as the rays are incidenting through this crystal. If I start rotating the crystal, slowly the intensity decreases. If I turn like this, decreases. If I turn the second crystal to 90 degrees, the image of the chair or sofa will be not visible to me. I am not able to see the sofa or chair. That means here only one direction the rays are visible, and here if I place another crystal, and now if I place the crystal in the same as like this one, same as this, I can see the object. If I start rotating the crystal, slowly the intensity will decrease, and when I turn the crystal to 90 degrees, I am unable to see the object. And if I rotate further, again the chair will be visible to me, and again when it reaches 180 degree, completely I can see the object. So here we call this as, here there are rays in all direction, but here the rays are only in one direction. So this light is called as polarized light, and we call this as unpolarized light. How we can say this is unpolarized and this is polarized light? Here the full light, the intensity of light is full, but due to the placing a crystal here, some light is absorbed by the crystal, and the rays which are coming out from the crystal are in only one angle, one direction only, unidirection. We call this as unidirection. So such type of unidirections are called as polarized light. How we can say this is polarized? If you place another crystal and if you start turning, the intensity gradually decreases, and when we turn the crystal to 90 degree, the object will be invisible. Then we can confirm that these are polarized rays and these are unpolarized rays. Here, as the crystal is giving out the polarized light, this is called as polarizer, and here this is also the same crystal, but we won't consider this as polarizer. The reason is we are analyzing the image or object. We are seeing the object by this. So this we are analyzing whether the rays are polarized rays or not. whether the light is polarized light or not. So this is called as analyzer. This is polarizer and this is analyzer. If a sun is instanting on a water, the reflection of the waves of sun can't be seen directly. If you are placing any polarized glasses or sunglasses, you can see very cool. See, if a object which is kept in sunlight, that is direct light, and if you, by placing the sunglasses, we may observe the object which, like it is in a shade. So we call it as the shades also, sunglasses, polarized glasses. So this is about polarization of light.